Making content shareable. In this chapter, understanding why people share, getting your message out on social platforms, examining the 5 W's of sharing, trying out social bookmarking. Making content shareable. When the web was still a novelty, getting people to read your online posts was easy. Well, those days are clearly over. The likelihood that someone will read something you wrote gets more remote all the time. Who knew that getting people to read and share what you create would be one of the biggest problems faced by content marketers in 2019? In this chapter, you examine how strategically sharing your content can make the difference between a wildly popular brand and one that is ignored. You also look at why people share content, as well as where and how they share it. Embracing shareability as a strategy. One battle cry that can be heard throughout marketing departments today is the notion that sharing content should be everyone's job. It used to be that only customer-facing employees were encouraged to share. Now everyone across all departments is expected to help the company gain a wider audience. Understanding sharing patterns. You can make content sharing a company-wide endeavor in 2 immediate ways. Focus some attention on your employee channel. The employee channel refers to the pipeline of company content that you supply to your employees so that they can champion the company. Your job is to help your employees share content and promote the company regardless of which department they're in. Be channel agnostic after developing content to share. The idea of being channel agnostic may seem counterintuitive. When you develop content, you want to pay attention to the audience demographics on that specific channel. Doing so is important, especially when you're creating ads on that channel, such as through Facebook. What being channel agnostic means is that you shouldn't be so channel focused after content is shared. For example, Copyblogger eliminated its Facebook account in 2014, yet still gets a lot of its content shared on that channel. Copyblogger understood that its audience would be sharing its content across all the social media platforms and didn't want to expend energy directly on Facebook for what it found to be a minimal return. Sharing is a bottom-line issue. Ratings, reviews, recommendations. Doesn't it seem that nothing can be sold without someone's having first voiced an opinion? Actually, that is the case. If you see a product that doesn't have reviews or ratings, you may be reluctant to be the first person to buy. Items such as books and movies have always been rated and discussed, but now every grocery product and children's toy needs to have a host of opinions before it's considered by a buyer. The study, called The Return on a Share, found that, indeed, a distinct business case can be made for sharing. Findings include, an excellent recommendation boosts the average value of a share by 9.5% over a neutral one. Positive shares created a 9.6% increase in purchases. Bad recommendations instigated lower purchases by 11%. Recommendations exceed price and brand. When considering purchases, Canva decided to focus on shareability by testing everything it posted to its blog, and then it developed its content strategy by doing the following: looking at the content that was being successfully shared by its competitors, focusing on writing in-depth posts, using storytelling to make its content more interesting, developing great headlines, adding more visuals, uncovering the 5 W's and 1 H of online sharing. All journalism students are taught to cover the 5 W's and 1 H in their reporting: who, what, when, where, why, and how. This is a framework for asking questions that will uncover the most important information. Using this structure to understand online sharing works quite well. Knowing who shares content, and why. It's important to know what motivates people to share content so that you can effectively appeal to your constituency. The Consumer Insight Group at the New York Times did a study to determine why people share online. The study's methodology included in-person interviews, a quantitative survey, and a 1-week sharing panel. Among the very interesting findings was the fact that they found 6 personas of online sharers. Table 3-1 lists these personas and how, what, and why they share. Persona: what, why they share. Keywords commonly used: preferred way to share. Altruists: content that serves the needs of friends and family, such as health and finance articles. Helpful, reliable email. Careerists: content on business-related ideas to improve their company. Valuable, network. LinkedIn: hipsters: content that defines who they are. Cutting edge, young. Less likely to email, prefer to share on social networks. Boomerangs: content that gets them noticed and provokes a reaction. Validation, empowered. Twitter and Facebook connectors: deals and introductions instructions to make everything better for friends and family. Creative, thoughtful Facebook selectives careful about what they choose to share with individuals. They want to hit the mark. Resourceful, informative. Email. Observing where they share. If you were asked in October of 2019 to list the 5 most popular social networking sites, you probably came up with the same list that eBizMBA. http://www.ebizma.com/articles/social-networking-websites did. 1. Facebook 2. YouTube 3. Twitter 4. Instagram 5. LinkedIn. Looking at how people share content. The biggest surprise about sharing is how data is shared. Josh Schwartz is head of products, engineering and data at Chartbeat. https://chartbeat.com/, a company that measures real-time traffic. See figure 3 to 5. Schwartz was asked by Farhad Manjoo at Slate to look at the scrolling and sharing behavior of Slate's audience. www.slate.com/technology/2013/06/how_people_red_y_u_this_finish_this_article. HTML, and his findings were very disconcerting. He found that people frequently tweet links to articles they've only partially read. In Slate's case, people scroll only 50% of the way before tweeting them. BuzzFeed and other online sites have found similar results. Adding social bookmarking. When you're looking at places where content is shared, don't overlook bookmarking sites. Users on these sites share articles they find interesting, and others read them and vote on the ones they like. If your content shows up on one of these sites, it can drive traffic to your site, help you rise in Google search results, give your content more visibility and brand recognition, increase your domain authority. Being tagged on one of these sites doesn't guarantee that the traffic that is generated will stick with you. Don't be disappointed if the increase is a one-off. At least you got some recognition. The top 2 bookmarking sites you may want to consider are Digg. http://digg.com. Unlike some of the other sites, Digg has a curated front page. Its content is separated into articles and videos. Users vote by clicking a Digg link to signal their approval. You can sort content by time or most shared. Make sure that your keywords are in the right places, such as in titles. Because you're not going to stuff your site full of keywords anymore, put them in the places where they can do the most good, such as in your title tag. Google uses a limited number of characters, 55, to display what your site is about. Make sure to use them wisely. See Book 5, Chapter 2 for more about the best place for keywords. Evaluate results often. You should use analytics to measure what your users are clicking on. Don't guess. Improve site load times. This is a boring task, but one that you should not overlook. People don't have the patience to wait for your site to load. Ask your webmaster to check loading times and fix if necessary. Make sure to optimize for video. This one is similar to the preceding item about loading times. Even though users love video, they won't wait for yours. Play the long game. The most important Google SEO rules don't really change that much. You need quality content to drive your traffic. Optimization doesn't happen overnight. Prepare to do the right thing year after year and you will be rewarded. Figure 3 to 6. You can always dig deeper into SEO when you have more time or want to engage a professional to work with you. Looking for some free SEO tools to get started? Try these. Moz. https://moz.com/. This company offers great free tools and a paid subscription. The free tools include Open Site Explorer, FollowerWonk, Mozbar, MozLocal, and Mozcast. Using these tools, you can do keyword searches, analyze anchor text, and a lot more. Ubersuggest. http://ubersuggest.org. This free tool is so easy to use that it's perfect for beginners and experienced users. SEMrush. http://www.semrush.com. This is a multifaceted set of tools that helps you develop your SEO, advertising, and link building strategies. SEMrush also offers paid tools. Deploying hashtags to encourage sharing. Many people use hashtags on social platforms as an afterthought, or not at all. Don't be one of them. Hashtags really do give your content more visibility and increase the likelihood that you'll be reshared on places like Twitter, Pinterest, and Instagram. People set content alerts for brand names, products, and specific keywords. By using hashtags, you immediately get on people's radar screen and encourage them to check you out. Understanding hashtags. Although they may seem unfamiliar, hashtags are simply a way to categorize keywords. By adding the hash symbol in front of the keyword, you're telling the search engine to pull out and display content designated that way every time someone uses that term. So, if someone on Twitter or other social platform types the hash before a term, that person will be able to see all the tweets that contain it. People can get right to the content that interests them most. Using hashtag tools to search and use hashtags. You should consider using some of the hashtag tools created to make using them easier. Here are a few to consider. Do you want to participate in a high-profile chat? If you're hosting an online chat, it can get confusing when you try to follow responses in the stream. Using a tool like TweetChat, http://www.tweetchat.com, shown in Figure 3-7, you can isolate your specific tweets posted in real time during the chat. Determine which hashtag to use in real time. When you're creating a tweet, you want to know what tag will most likely garner the highest visibility. A tool such as WriteTag, https://writetag.com/, shown in Figure 3-8, can help you make the best choice. Understand how the tag is being used and who is using it? Hashtagify, http://hashtagify.me, can show you everything you ever wanted to know about a hashtag you may want to use as your own. Register or brand a hashtag? Using a tool such as http://twubs.com, shown in Figure 3-9, you can register a hashtag as your own.